See what nonsense is in store for today.
If the border is secure, as the administration has said, then why would we need to send 1,500 active duty U.S. troops down there?
Because we need more work. We need more work needs to be done, Peter. We put forth a comprehensive immigration legislation, and Congress, Republicans in Congress refuse to act. And so the president has used the tools that he has in front of him to prepare ahead of Title 42 lifting. As you know, that is happening in the next couple of days.
The last time that we got this close to a debt ceiling default, President Obama deputized his vice president to lead the negotiations. Why doesn't President Biden trust Vice President Harris to lead these negotiations?
Well, I disagree with your the premise of your question. The president does. Well, let me. The president entrusts the vice president. As we all know, as we have stated many times, she was in the meeting that with the congressional members that occurred very recently, right before the president left for Japan. She has been in regular conversations as well, and has been in conversations with the president. He has taken her consult and listened to her advice, as he always does on many issues. This is one of many issues, and so that has not changed. Look, this is a country that does not pay their debt. We pay our debt. We are not a deadbeat country. The president has been very clear. Does not pay their debt. We pay our debt. We are not a deadbeat country. The president has been very clear.
What in heaven's name are you talking about?
Has the president sought to or been asked to give any reassurances related to the debt limit negotiations that he's continued to be engaged in? And I guess in your conversations, has anybody brought it up to you with any level of concern or discomfort?
It is definitely a subject of interest here at the G7. Countries want to have a sense of how these negotiations are going to play out, and the president has expressed confidence that he believes that we can drive to an outcome where we do avoid default.
This is a president has been around the block a few times, right? When you think about negotiations, he knows how to make deals. He knows how this works, and there's no one more experienced.
Right.
He knows how to make deals. He knows how this works, and there's no one more experienced.
Man, there you go with that bullshit.
This time, will you have a little chance to visit Japan? Last time you didn't get to get out of the hotel room. Me? Are you going to visit Japan, Karine?
I mean, yeah, hopefully. We'll see. We'll be busy. We'll be very busy.
Oh, right.
What is the White House reaction to Special Counsel Durham's report on how the FBI handled the Trump-Russia probe?
I would leave it to the Department of Justice to speak to.
Talks often about how he wants the DOJ and FBI to remain independent and, above the fray. That report seems to reflect the opposite. Does he agree with Special Counsel Durham that there needs to be wholesale changes at the FBI?
Again, that is with the Department of Justice. That's not something that I'm going to speak from the podium. As you just stated in your question, we believe in an independent Department of Justice. That's what the president said when he was running, and that's what the president has said the last 2 years. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in Japan.
The video that the U.S. has released asking Russian intelligence to share its secrets with the United States, why now? Why would any Russian share that kind of information? And what safety assurances is the U.S. offering?
You're talking about the video that the CIA released. It's not uncommon for them to do this, for one thing. They look for recruits same as the U.S. Navy does. And so it's not uncommon for them to use video as an opportunity to see if they can encourage others to help them out. I'd refer you to CIA to speak to the efficacy of that process and that program, but it's not atypical for them to do that. And frankly, it'd be irresponsible if they weren't doing that.
Oh my God!
We expected to see large numbers of encounters initially. We are already seeing high numbers of encounters in certain sectors. Seeing high numbers of encounters in certain sectors.
Not only liar, but blasphemy! Blasphemy!
The president's going to be as clear as he's been these last several months, as clear as I've been, as clear as other administration has been, members of the administration has been, which is they need to do their job. They need to get this done on behalf of the American people and do their jobs.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
And does he think that he can successfully convince Kevin McCarthy to change his position in this meeting?
Where they're going to have a conversation. The president's going to make himself very clear, as he's done for several months now, since almost the beginning of this year. And he's going to be really clear about it.
Oh my God! Wow!
They need to do their job. They need to get this done on behalf of the American people and do their jobs.
You liar!
On the visit of the Spanish president tomorrow, is there a 2-2 press conference that's been added for that?
I don't have a press conference to read out to you. As you know, the president's very much looking forward to speaking with the leader. I just don't have anything more to share. I'm sure NSC will be holding some sort of background call and more information to share with all of you.
Have you lost your damn mind?
The team has long wanted a new stadium at the RFK site, which is on federally owned land, but there's been an obstacle for that to happen because of the scandal-plagued ownership of Daniel Snyder. So now that that is coming to a close, is the White House supportive of transferring that land to the city to open the door for a new stadium?
So I would have to take that back to the team. I was not tracking the use of federal land, so I would have to get back with the team and get an answer to you.
Oh my God, that is funny!